Thanks for staying with us on Today with John and Helen Live, your success, business, health, and family lifestyle program on PlusTvAfrica. The popular saying that the eye is the window to life is so true, yet many of us go about life without paying particular attention to the care of our eyes. Joining us now to shed light on this is Dr. Emmanuella Alieze. I call her Dr. Ella. And she's an award-winning optometrist and motivational speaker with over 15 years of experience in optometry. Dr. Alieze is a respected member of the National Optometric Association, NOA, and various professional organizations, both locally and internationally. She advocates for the idea that true wealth is unattainable without maintaining good health. It's a pleasure to have you with us, Dr. Ella.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure.
Good to see you after it's over a year, I'm sure.
Yes, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So it's good to see you. How's Abuja?
Yeah, Abuja is the way it is. Yeah, Abuja is dry. Lagos is hot. That's what I have to say.
Okay, so and it's a good thing we have you here because you'll be telling us a little bit more about our eyes. And I think a lot of people have, have taken their eyes for granted.
Exactly.
Me inclusive.
You're inclusive, right?
Me inclusive. So what do you think eye care is, or why do you think eye care is often overlooked? And what are some of the most common misconceptions people have about maintaining good vision?
Yeah. My eye care is overlooked because God has given us two eyes, right? And people feel that if anything happens to this one, the other one will serve me. I think so.
Spare eye.
Yes. And then because the position of the eye is where it easily dodge misharm. Yeah. But we forget that the eye can also be affected from inside.
Okay.
Yes. So because it's here, you can easily dodge. But from inside, something can happen to the eye.
Okay.
So I feel also that lack of awareness. Yeah. We are doing a lot as an optometry body and all the primary eye care practitioners. But I still feel that our jingles is not yet as loud as the jingle of Christmas. Yes. So lack of awareness too.
I like the way you put that. We really need to say more.
Yes.
And reach out a little bit more about
Exactly.
the importance of our eyes. It's when you lose your eyes that you know that you've lost something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now there will be simple daily habits or lifestyle changes, that people can adopt to prevent common eye problems. Would you like to tell us some of those things?
Yeah. First, I tell people that before you celebrate your birthday, go and check your health. Like, your birthday is in a week's time, you're preparing, you're doing everything you can to make sure you celebrate your birthday, you buy your cake, you cook, you invite friends. Please, checking your health, which will warrant you checking your eye, should be one of the first things you would do.
Okay.
Every year as part of your birthday to yourself.
Okay, so annual checks.
Annual checks.
So what else should we be doing to our
Eating
eyes?
healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, eating healthy. And, carrots is eating healthy because when you eat a lot of junks, when you eat a lot of sugar, when you eat a lot of calories that give you some health issues, it will affect your vision.
Just
If
like
you
it
smoke,
affect other organs.
Yes. If you smoke, it will affect your vision.
Really?
Yes. So you need to avoid reckless eating, smoking.
Lifestyle.
Yes, lifestyle.
Wow.
So you have to call it a priority that your kids, even your kids, that as they are growing up, you have to know their status. So that every year, they don't need to have an eye problem yet before they go and check their eyes.
Check. So that boils down to what medical practitioners generally have been telling us, that we should always do our annual checks, know our numbers and things like that. So now we have to be a little bit intentional about our eye care.
Please.
Yes?
Yes.
Aha.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the message.
Yes, intentional about your eyes, because that's the only window to your wealth.
That's the only window to your wealth.
Yes.
Wow. So, what about there's an increasing use of screens. You know, we all carry these things.
Exactly.
Even when I'm asleep, my phone is right next to me.
I know.
So we're always staring into screens and all of that. What kind of health hazard, or would you like to tell us what we are subjecting our eyes to?
That is one of my major concerns lately, because the ultraviolet rays or the blue rays that emit from phones, from gadgets, from laptops, from the sun, from TV, is bringing a lot of eye problems to people. So, first of all, we should eliminate the hours we spend on screen. Yeah, we are advocating for 2020 rule, where if you look at your screen for 20 minutes, take your eye away from the screen and look at a distance for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. When you look at your screen for 20 minutes, you look at a distance for 20 minutes in 20 feet. That will help you to reduce your eye strain. Yeah. Because what is happening due to the ultraviolet rays and blue rays from the screens is something that even if I start talking about it now,
I can imagine.
Yeah, we can't finish it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because even sitting in the studios, you know, the lights coming in.
Yeah, and then imagine everybody's on screen.
Everybody's on screen.
So you need to start practicing. I think me personally, I'm used to it now. I can't be on screen for like more than 20 minutes. Unconsciously, I'll drop my phone.
And then...
Yeah, then if I'm watching a TV, I've trained my mind so much that I can't be on a screen for more than 20 minutes. And if we start practicing this, even from the kids, from your workplace, it will go a long way to eliminate the eye strains and eye problem that we all see every day in the clinic.
Yeah. Well, some of us wait till the damage has been done to our eyes before coming forward. Is it because it's a gradual? Sometimes it's a gradual thing, or what? What are some of the early signs of eye problems that people should never ignore, and when should one consult an eye care professional?
Thank you very much for this question because once I have seen a lot of people that will say, I don't really see well at far. You now ask, when did this start? It's been long. I'll now be wondering, you're an adult. Don't you know, didn't you feel it when your eyes start giving you signs? So first of all, when you feel any kind of blurry vision.
Blurry vision. When it starts to blur.
Yes, when it starts to blur both at far and at near. Please go and see your eye doctor. Don't wait. And then when you feel any pain, any sharp pain in your eyes, you say, I have been feeling the pain since 3 months now. So why didn't you come 3 months ago? Why do you have to wait this long? Because there are some eye problems like glaucoma that will not even give you sign. There are some eye problems that will not even give you sign. And
nothing like a slight headache or anything?
No, it will not give you sign. It will just be eating.
Gradually?
Yes, eating part of your eye.
Wow.
So even if we talk about the ones that will give you sign, the ones that won't give you sign, you also, in the process of you checking your eye.
Your annual eye.
Yes. If there is anything to be detected early. Yeah. And then another thing is I've noticed a lot of people that their kids will tell them, my eye is paining me, I couldn't see the board well. They will say, that means you want to wear glasses.
Okay.
Yes, so we shouldn't ignore our kids.
Yes, when they start
complaining. Whenever they complain that they can't see the board well, just bring them for an eye check first. Don't stay at home and diagnose the child. Yes. Okay. And then if there are some people, they have to be squinting. They've squinted so much that they now develop wrinkles. That means you have an eye problem. That's why you squint. Then if you notice that your child squints a lot, don't take it as a style. It's time for you to take the child or even yourself to the eye clinic. Yes, to be examined.
So we shouldn't take anything for granted.
Don't take anything for
granted. Any little signs or whatever. And we should also watch what we eat.
Yeah, what we eat. Because if you eat, like there's a disease called diabetic retinopathy.
That's related to diabetes?
Yes.
Okay.
So where is it coming from? It's from what you've consumed that must have given you diabetes, that must have led you, especially if you have health conditions that you are not attending to, health conditions that you're not managing. That automatically, if it develops into, if you didn't manage it well, like the diabetic retinopathy, it can lead to blindness.
Whoa.
Yes.
And it's not reversible.
It's no vision loss cannot be regained. That's one thing I want us to know.
Really?
Yes. Most
not
times,
yet, at least for now.
People think that there is a way that you would do it, and then you do like this and do like that. It will come back. Yeah. So early detection. Yeah, early detection.
Now I find the area of managing our children's eye care for our children, I find it very, very interesting, and I'd like you to throw a few, some light on that area. What specific advice would you give to parents regarding eye care for their children, especially with the prevalence of online learning and, again, screen time? What would you tell our parents?
I am such an advocate of, please, when your kids are disturbing you and they are bored, please don't hand over your phone to them to keep them quiet.
But it works now.
But you're endangering the child's vision. A lot will go wrong. That child will have I'm trying to look for the layman language. You will induce near vision. You induce the child to be forced to look at yes. A lot will go wrong. And then if we continue practicing to easily give our child phone, like I'll be walking on the walkway in the hospital, I'll see a mother with 2 kids, then everybody is carrying a tab up and down. And they say so that they will allow me, they will let me be. That's wrong. Please stop using your phones or gadgets as something
to engage
them, because you're damaging their eyes. A lot of kids now are having increased refractive error. That's increased refractive error because of constant use of screen. Then schools give assignments online and all.
Yes.
Please, you must practice the rule of 20-20-20. And most importantly, please, always make sure you take your kids out to look at something far. Don't engage them inside the house. They should sit down and watch TV over the weekend. Holiday is coming. Allow the kids to always go out and play.
So they can exercise.
Yes. So they will be looking at something far. During the holiday, make sure these kids go out every day. Don't tie them inside the house, because if you tie them inside the house, they will get used to always watching TV, carrying their tab.
And is that near vision?
Near vision. That will induce a lot of eye problem on them. And those that their kids already have eye problem, please, they don't just want to wear glasses. Let me tell you the truth. To wear glasses is not easy. For those that already wear, you can ask. So don't discourage them that they want to wear glasses. No. First of all, come and find out, do they really want to wear glasses? Do they really need it?
Or is there a problem?
Or is there a problem? Yes. I have a very close friend because I normally go to my kids' school every World Sight Day. To
there's a World Sight Day.
Yeah, 10th October. Yeah. And then every year they invite me to come and do an eye check for the kids. Sometimes I move them to the clinic. They all line up. I screen them. After screening, I normally send a report.
Yes.
Then they will send to the parents. And even my closest friend that even work in the clinic with me, her daughter told her, my eye is paining me, my eye is paining me. But she felt like maybe she had seen another child wearing glasses.
Okay.
That was how she ignored the child. By the time she could say, let me even give it a try and take this child to the clinic. The child's vision in one eye is 660. And one eye is perfect. One eye is 20/20 vision, and one eye has already lost a lot of vision.
Wow.
Yeah, so I cried because I'm like, I know you. Who knows how long this eye has been like this? And as of then, she was up to 10 years old, or maybe 8 years. I was already like, I don't know how long you've carried this. And nobody knew if it was birth, if it developed after a while. Birth. Nobody knew.
So sometimes these things can really start.
So you have to go and know the status of your kids' eyes.
Okay, yes.
That's one thing parents should please do for their kids. Yes.
But for me, I love eating all kinds of things. I love good food.
Good food. But
I see that these days, sometimes when I eat certain things, how much does diet, influence eye health? You told us a bit about it earlier. But what I'm trying to drive at is, which foods would you recommend for maintaining healthy vision? You see
carrots. I have had, although it's still under a risk. You see, carrots goes a long way in any food you're eating. Like when you eat, we eat a lot of rice.
Yes.
Please put in your carrots, put in your leaves, like spinach, a lot of green leaves, a lot of leaves, go a long way to improve vision.
Okay.
Yes. So don't play with your carrots. Don't play with your leaves. Spinach and berries and all these leaves. It goes a long way. It goes a long way to improve our vision, So you have to dwell on Coke cannot help you in your in improving your eyes. So we need to keep away from Coke.
Cola.
Coke.
Cola. I wouldn't want the Coca-Cola people to.
Okay. Cola. Sorry. Like all these pastries.
No, but it's almost become a generic name. Yeah. So we understand what you mean. Cola. Yeah.
Cola. I mean cola. Anyway, so we need to take a lot of vegetables, leafy food, carrots, because carrot contains carotene that helps to improve the vision. And even for aged people, it also go a long way to reduce the rate of the degeneration of the macula. There's something we call macular degeneration. It reduces the rate at which the macula degenerates as you get older. Definitely. This was not how we were when we were younger. Yeah. As you're getting older, in fact, the eye is one of the places that even gets old in your body first.
I know. I noticed that most people, once you get to the age of 40, once you get to that magic age of 40, you start things you used to see normally.
Exactly. And people, some of them will say, God forbid, I will not wear glasses. It's not a God forbid thing. Please, we need to accept that age. Once you're up to 40 years, you will start difficulty in reading something very tiny.
Yes.
It is not something you should, God forbid, about. It's not something you should cry about. I would say it's not a big deal. You go to the eye clinic and get your glasses, and the doctor will examine you, and that will go a long way for you. Yeah.
Certainly. So there are certain common myths, like you said, that something will happen, say, God forbid, if there's some myths about eye care that you, as a professional, that you will encounter, do you want to share some with us?
Yes. Some people will have needs to wear glasses, and they will be like, don't you have any drug that can, when I take it, I can be able to read?
Okay.
Don't you have any drug you can give me? I'll be like, I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry, sir. It's only glasses that can take care of this reading problem. No, you need to find out. Maybe there's a drug you can prescribe to me that when I start taking it, my eye will be fine.
But there will be vitamins and things like that.
Yeah, there is eye antioxidants.
Okay.
There are multivitamins for the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. But multivitamins for the eyes actually will help you to keep your eye healthy. It will not help you in this presbyopic thing we're talking about.
Okay.
Problem in reading.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It will just help you to keep your eye healthy and reduce the rate at which the eye is going bad. Degenerating. So that's what the multivitamin for the eye does.
Okay.
But if it will eradicate you or take care of your glasses, no, it will not. No, it will not. So people always have a way to say, in fact, even those that have cataracts, even those that have glaucoma, that you will be like, okay, even those that have glaucoma, you know, when you have glaucoma, you have to be on this eye drop for life.
Okay.
And then they will be like, no, but I have glasses. Won't my glasses take care of it? No, your glasses won't take care of it.
Okay.
They are two different things. Yeah. So we'll give you prescription for glasses. We also give you prescription for drugs, if need be. Then some people that will have cataract, and then there are some cataract that even after removing, it will come up maybe after 10 years later.
Okay.
And then you will now say, no, that doctor did not do it well. That doctor, or they did not manage.
So a cataract, can always resurface.
Yes, in some cases.
Okay.
Yes. I've had people that have done cataract surgeries. They even did it abroad, and then they get back after a while. Like, yes, it depends on the situation.
Now we've talked about children. I want to talk about the older people, like older like me. There's something that happens to the eye. There's this dryness that comes. How does one manage that?
Beautiful. Thank you for this question. So now we are entering the dry season, right? Now everywhere is going to be dry, a lot of sun and all that. A lot of people are going to be on in their ACs a lot. And if the AC, even in your home, if the AC is facing you a lot, you are going to be having a lot of, you feel that discomfort in your eye.
Okay,
yes.
It gets dry.
Yes. And then one of the things we need to do differently is to get your blue cut lenses. Blue cut lenses. It's going a long way to reduce the rate at which these eyes get dry. And then it will help you, because a lot of people in this dry weather, anything can just cross your eye and you start rubbing. Once you start rubbing your eye, a lot of things go wrong. Number one, your infected hands will infect your eyes.
Yes.
Then you will pull out these lashes. You see these lashes, God has made it to reduce the things that enter your eye, even the breeze, to regulate it. And even because, we have pupil. When you enter a sun, that pupil will reduce to regulate the rays.
Itself.
Yes, the ray of sun or light that enter. So when you keep rubbing and rubbing, you are going to remove the slash that will expose your eye to a lot of things that will lead to other eye diseases. Yes. So we need to get a blue cut lens, and then wear polarized sunshades. There are different types of sunshade. There are sunshades that are polarized, because those ones that are polarized, when you wear it, it doesn't allow the rays of the sun. And even the blue cut lens, when you wear it and you work in your office, or it also helps to reduce the rate at which the ultraviolet rays is going straight into your eyes.
Yeah, but doctor, let me step in here. You've talked about polarized, you've talked about ultraviolet. These things are not cheap.
I know.
So many of us will just go to the open market and just buy me, buy, you just try a few spectacles on and just buy it. So how do we make it, how do we make it more accessible, easily accessible to the general population?
Yes.
I think we have just about a minute.
Okay, yeah. Now, the optometrists, we are partnering with the government.
Yeah.
We are partnering with a lot of agencies to bring down the cost of these eyewears. And then we've been doing a lot of programs. At every of the optometry week or something we are doing, people donate free lenses. And we even tell people, go to the nearest clinic. We're actually doing a lot to bring down the cost of this. Yes,
that's
because the truth, because it's not easy to come by. It's not cheap. And because it's not cheap, there are a lot of agencies now that are producing Blu-ray frames and then giving it out to people.
That would be great. That would be great. Because, I mean, we all know that eye care is not cheap.
And healthcare generally.
And healthcare generally.
Health is not cheap. Health is wealth.
Of course, certainly.
Yes.
So on that note, really, I think Dr. Ella, I'd like to thank you so much. All the way from Abuja. Just to help us out with some of the things that we take granted about our eye care. Thanks so much for coming. That was really enlightening, I must say. Let's all make our eye care a priority. So we'll take another break now, and when we return, we'll meet our final guest on today's program, Eric Ekweme.